Hi, I'm Aubrey, and I'm here with Ryan Estes, my co-guest host for this segment. I don't know.
I'll be your co-guest host.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's take it on the road.
Let's do it. Let's take the show on the road.
So we're here in this like insane space on Larimer that I want to move into and luxuriate in because it's spacious and so lovely. What are you guys doing here?
I try and figure that out on a daily basis. But Lumin Station is a design and marketing studio. So I like to think that we do three things really well. Branding, website development, and buyer's journey, which kind of ends up being a little bit of inbound, outbound, paid media, email automation, and content. Do
you focus on any particular industries?
No.
That's okay.
No specialization.
Yeah.
No, we do. We end up, I think kind of where our sweet spot is kind of, technology and internet literacy and people that are basically untouchable by traditional advertising. I think people's bullshit meter is pegged at all times. And so if you do have actual solutions to people's problems, it's a little bit more difficult these days to present your solution. So we really specialize in getting in front of people that are traditionally really hard to be sold to.
And I just learned you're from Denver.
Yes.
Yes. What do you think of all the changes our little city has gone through over the past few years?
It's a mixed bag.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends, I think, are hopelessly negative about it. They're really kind of disappointed that the Denver that they grew up and loved is disappearing. I think the past is always kind of viewed through rose-colored glasses, however, and I also remember Denver being kind of a dump and like being kind of limited by your geography. I think what's really exciting is that as these people that are pouring in and buying these disgustingly ugly condos, but it is awesome to have their enthusiasm and talent, and it's really kind of fueling the city right now. I run an incredibly nerdy podcast called the Denver Business Podcast, which I think was really kind of my attempt to document these changes that's happening in Denver. Not only is there, exponential growth in Denver with population, but we're also looking at this explosion of internet-based business and technology, which is really fascinating. And we're also kind of witnessing the end of a prohibition in Colorado. So I think, with what you're doing and with like the podcast, it's kind of like I feel like trying to grasp at what is this thing that's happening and how can we make sense of it.
And what do you think of this whole Pokemon Go thing?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I tried to sign up, but it wanted my Google login, and I was like,
That's a little too close for comfort in my opinion.
Yeah, totally. That's a little bit too snuggly. But I am a humongous fan of augmented reality, and I've been waiting for a long time for it to come around. Google Glass, I was kind of really looking forward to that, but because it was seen as so obtrusive and incredibly geeky that it failed. But I'm ready for augmented reality. I think it's going to be amazing when we can kind of add filters over everything, and I think the promise of augmented reality ultimately becomes a really beautiful world free of like unnecessary advertising and unnecessary street signs, and it'll clean up everything because you can just simply filter on street signs and only the ones that are necessary for you. So I think this is just the beginning. I think that Pokemon Go is going to be remembered as like a turning point. Yeah. You've beat me in the Bob Barker challenge. Dang it.
Oh.
I was bested. I'm back.
My fingers are cramping though.
Yeah.